Alright, what's up guys and welcome back to another episode of 20 Top 1000 in the Classic. And of course we're continuing in the medium mission pack for the Summer Fiesta 2025. And we're currently on Bushranger's run, hoping to kill 2 axes deer with a single shot. Now we're using the 12 gauge buckshot for that. Single shotgun, hoping to, line these two guys up here in front of us. I've sprayed down some Axis urine spray and hoping that they actually, if that's one, I mean that might, the one in the back kind of moved, but if the one in the front could maybe, I mean this might be possible if I could shoot them at, they just keep moving. So far this has not been going well, they just never line up properly. This is not my first attempt, but like my first proper attempt I guess you could say. I've had multiple guys coming along this time already, like access deer. However, none of them seem to be like getting close enough together for me to be able to shoot. But I mean, right there, maybe I could have shot, but I wasn't zoomed in. If this one turns around, maybe like this, but no, that would just be body shots. I like. You also have to drop them, of course. Killing them requires you to actually drop them both, so you can't just tag one, kill the other. So they are splitting up. I believe the effect of the urine spray has faded, so that's unfortunate. Now there's a third one there at the back on that little hill there, and I'm hoping that maybe that one comes close enough. It's currently in a good move, but there's one very close to the right which might spook, and if it does spook I'll be severely disappointed, because this actually seems to be one of the more difficult missions, at least for myself. Oh, okay, it's still getting closer. I thought it spooked. But yeah, like I said, this does seem to be one of the more difficult missions for me. The other one that I've had some issues with is finding that 250 scoring Roosevelt Elk. However, that one is more so just luck dependent, hoping to find a guy that actually scores that high. This one so far has been more so set, but through a skill issue on my side. I've had a few opportunities, but either my shot just was off or they didn't get close enough, or I mean, they might have just not been close enough from the beginning. Never really know. I decided not to record them, or I guess I did record them not to show them, because what's the point? I could have had an entire video full of missing my shots. Where's the fun in that? Maybe one or two to throw you guys off, whether or not I actually do it first try. But yeah, this is not looking too good. They split up like horribly. However, I hope the axis call that I just made is going to get at least two of them back close enough together. Now that one's stuck behind that rock, and I don't actually know where this one here went. One that actually got really close. Maybe we can go to the left here and line them up together. I mean, they don't have to be close together, it's just the shotgun has to have a proper lineup for them, and I think that might be possible if we go to the left here, if it keeps moving at least a few steps. I think we can do it here. Shoot the head and then maybe get into the lung there. Like right here. That seems possible. And, well, awesome. That worked. Both dropped, and sure, that one is fleeing, but who really cares? Mission, medium mission pack objective, bush ranger run, kill Texas deer with a single shot. Completed. I'm happy to be done with that. Skull neck bone too. I believe I hit both into the upper body neck-ish. Yeah, shoulder right lung neck bone. So that worked out perfectly. It took a long time to even get this opportunity, and I mean, seized it when it was right there. Happy to be done with this. And honestly, I can only recommend using the 12 gauge single shotgun. It has been a charm for any of the shotgun missions so far. Really useful. And I went back to trying to do the 250 elk mission. However, we actually found something way better than that. Look at what we have trotting in right there. A nice Melanistic Coyote. I will be using the rifle because there's a bunch of other coyotes, so let's take our shot quickly after he comes around that tree. I guess it is a she. First time I spotted it, but dropped it right there perfectly. But yeah, I was kind of somewhat in a hurry there to take my shot because I was a little scared that one of the coyotes below tree stand might spook. I believe they can smell you if you're not careful. However, does it really matter? Nope, because it is dropped right there. And yeah, I've been trying to do the Roosevelt mission over here. You know, this shot would have been perfect, left lung heart, 33 meters. However, that one wasn't even close to the big enough of a score. And of course, the good looking guy, the actual thing, why I'm here, why I'm recorded, a nice melanistic coyote, female again, left lung heart. I was debating whether or not I should tax it because I didn't know if you could have like a skull with fur, which and actually I still don't know. So I decided to just go back into the launcher like and tax it after that in a full body one. However, this is the second melanistic coyote I've shot in here. The first one I actually had was a super rare, where I had both a non-typical blacktail and a melanistic coyote at the same exact time from right here. So awesome stand right there. This tree stand is truly perfect. Tried out some filters. All of them looked pretty horrible, so I just went with no filter. And a really nice trophy shot. Of course, you guys would have probably seen that as the thumbnail already, because I mean, I'm recording this like way before I'm even done with the video, so who really knows if there's more? Even I don't know this time. But yeah, I doubt there's anything much cooler we could find here besides a melanistic coyote. Said that like 4 times already, but it's just awesome. I mean, getting rares of any kind is always up there. Sadly, it's a duplicate. However, I guess it's one of the cooler duplicates. I do believe like most predator rares, I feel like are rarer than most of the deers. So incredibly happy about that, and maybe we can actually find a good-looking rules with that elk as well, which we could maybe at least attempt a shot on for the mission objective. Still on that hunt for the 250 scoring elk, and it's really not been that easy to find one. However, we do have a nice looking blacktail buck coming in right there, 135 to 175. Though with the way it looked, I do expect it to be closer to 175, and there's a coyote somewhere right there. You could hear it like bark. I don't know if they bark. Do they? I'm assuming that's a bark, but yeah, we have a really nice looking blacktail buck coming in, and a few does pretty whatever. But we'll use the recurve bow like usual on this guy. He can spot us or smell us, something along those lines. But that doesn't matter. He dropped, and there is this coyote. Maybe we can get a spot on it. Would love to see if it's a male or female, to know if it's like a score that I'm interested in, and it's just a female. So don't really care too much. Maybe we can get a shot up on it, and nope, it spooked the moment I stood up. That's whatever though. Really was just here for the blacktail buck mainly, and hoping this guy actually scores fairly well. 161.88, not bad at all. Quite happy, and I'll take a quick trophy shot of that actually, or maybe not that. It's probably not. It looked pretty nice though. I usually would have taken a trophy shot of that. Maybe I should have, but that's fine. We have more elk to hunt, more deer to find, so let's continue. And once again, I have switched maps. We are on Red River Falls, and the objective is to shoot a blacktail buck from 50 meters or more into the yard using any ethical classic rifle without a scope. So of course we're using the Car 98 here. However, I've had a bunch of issues with that. Somehow shooting the heart just does not seem to be in the cards today for me. I've had severe issues hitting that. Or that is a really nice looking buck, even if it's not a hard shot, it's a really nice looking score. So hopefully it can, be the objective completed and a nice score. Or for now, we'll try and crawl maybe a little bit out of these reeds here, out of the grass, because I can't crouch and shoot the hard. I'm not good enough for that. Don't have the aim necessary for that. So maybe we can go onto the kind of bank here and maybe even get on top of this rock. It would be great. Let's see how far away it is. It is 65 meters away, so we still have plenty of time before it's too close for comfort, which happened before. It just wouldn't stop in a way I could shoot at it, but I don't think we can on top of that rock. Right, that tree is 57 meters away, so right about when it comes close to that is when we should take our shot. And well, it stopped perfectly, so let's take aim and hopefully hit. And I mean, it ran off, so of course it didn't hit. But I even think the moment I took the shot, I realized that wasn't it. I aimed way too far to the right. That's definitely unfortunate because that score would have been an awesome one to complete the objective with. And even the fact that it's been like a long time that I've been like hunting these blacktail bugs because I just can't find a rose with elk scoring more than 250 on that map, like on White Hard. It's just not going well, and yeah, it's just a body shot. I mean, it went down fairly quickly. It's right here, but definitely shot too far to the right there. It's kind of unfortunate, but it was 54 meters, so it would have worked in a nice score of 160. Let's take a look where that bullet actually went, and yeah, way too far to the right. However, we will be ending it here because, I mean, while that video is being released, like I've already been on vacation for like a week, but yeah, I don't have any more time to pre-record any videos, so let's head to the launcher, take a look at how much Hunter score we've gained, and then we'll pick it up after I'm back. Alrighty guys, we're going to be ending this episode rank 1770, which means we gained 5 ranks, as well as a Hunter score of 26,750, which means we've gained 40 Hunter score. Overall, I'd say a successful hunting video. We've managed to complete one objective, fairly hard one, and found a Melanistic Coyote, which is an awesome rare. And yeah, hopefully we can complete the medium mission pack on maybe in the next 1 or 2 videos. Hopefully we can get some good luck with maybe I can hit my shots. But yeah, for now, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, and bye bye.